Well, hello, Joy Ruffen, Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth. Hello, my League of Eagles. I've given you a new name because if you're here, that's who you are. Welcome. I am Joy Ruffen, and I am here to take you on a journey. And the journey is going to be full of all the things that you seek, or you wouldn't be here. It's where power, equality, divine femininity, style, and truth intersect. Most of us who are here and we're in the process of becoming eagles, or we are interested in truth, love, and beauty. There's no getting around it. And through these weekly conversations, hopefully in time with you, my mindset and outlook is to inspire, ignite, and enlighten something and awaken something within you in your leadership and signature style, the impact that you'll have through the lens of your divine feminine. So I'm going to give you some tips that I know work and that hopefully you'll be able to embrace them. And before I get going, let me just share this one thing with you because this is major. What's happened to our language? I just want to leave you with the seed because when we talk about sexy, there's certain things that people don't talk about. There are three subjects, unless I really know the person, I don't talk about. And that's sex, religion, and politics. But when it comes to the three industries, big businesses that I love and I'm involved with in a different way, and probably you as well, the fashion and style, communications, and the entertainment industry, and they're all intertwined in one way or another. I find that the language has gone way over to the dark side, and I love Star Trek's and the other one. But when we use these four-letter words all the time in every sentence, every other, I'm saying, what happened to us? I was listening to a podcast as I was preparing to come to you, and yes, there's a little bit of a minister, preacher, or whatever you want to call it in me, and I don't like the expression, I don't give a hoot, because I do, but you're going to have your opinions anyway. I'm not prude, I'm not old-fashioned, I'm not out of date, because I love the new technology. I see all of the good and the grace in it, and I see the other extreme as well. And these beautiful young souls, every other word was, my parents didn't give a F about it, and they always had a lot of S. And I'm saying, neither one was over 25. But I'm saying, what happened? I don't know what happened. But anyway, back to sexy. Oh, I can't go off. Well, let's just get real. If we're talking about effortless magnetism and how you can look sexy without trying too hard, and this first one that I'm going to give you, it's a journey. It takes time, especially if you're not quite there and you don't feel that within your soul and heart connected. Your soul, yourself, and your psyche, I like to say the spirit and the essence of you. Confidence first. Can't get around it. Sexy isn't just about your outfit. It's about how you carry yourself, how you stand tall, how you own the space that you're in, and you let your energy do the talking. My Eagles is all about your energy. And it's about the journey that you're on to explore it and to find it if it's not there. You know, one of my favorite expressions, you'll hear it all the time, is you're in the process of becoming. That's a good thing. And then let's say, how do you show up without shouting out, I'm here? How do you show up without a lot of skin? Your shoulder bone, maybe a collarbone or an ankle, is more intriguing than bearing it all, especially the top B and the tight revealing across the bottom B. Let mystery work for you. Let the mystery of the essence of what you're in the process of discovering and getting to, let that come through and let that show up in what you're about. You want to perfect your fit. Fit? I have something called the Joy Code. It's balance, harmony, and grace. And in that balance goes fit. Fit is everything. Even though baggy, big, flowing, loose, somewhat is coming back into the mainstream, but it's how you do it, how you wear it. Do your clothes skim the body and glide and kind of float over it, drift? Or is it squeezing you in and highlighting your shape, which maybe it's not as tight, taut, and toned as you'd like. Maybe there are a lot of wiggles and jiggles and so on and so forth there that you don't really want to show. The best effortless style is knowing how to show up with the best fit and the best style. Some of the effortless details that you can go to is like, for me, it wouldn't work because it just doesn't fit me, but tousle hair, a swipe of really bold red lipstick if it fits you, because we got to get into the color palette, or a delicate neck, small touches to highlight, a brooch if you like jewelry, and if you don't, there are many other ways that you can do it with a scarf and something. A big impact without screaming for attention, because there's no doubt in anyone's mind, as Momsy would say with half a brain, that doesn't want to be seen, heard, and valued. But how? Because if it's that short attention that you're getting with no longevity and legacy left to it, which is what's happening today, then it's not going to work for you. That sexy is just a temporary thing. And it's not going to be something that's giving you the power that you seek. You know, power, femininity, equality, style, diversity, truth, love, and beauty computes into everything that I do here for you. So when I say that, another tip is mind the attitude. Sexy, I said it before, but I'm saying it in a different way. It really isn't about what you wear, but how you wear it. So relax, have fun, let your natural allure, and you do have it, shine through. That's why I've given all of the women who come here, the young, the middle of the season, you are my eagles, and you are always welcome here. So let that knowing that sexy is, as one of my dear friends said, it's in your mindset. Let that prevail. Let that shine through. Find a way with guidance from someone who has more knowledge and insight than you do about style. You know, we all didn't come here with that gift. It happens to be mine. I celebrate it now because now that I'm really somewhat out of the fashion arena and I can look at it with a different look and glance, I can see what's happening. So that said, take those tips to heart and soul. I love to say that. It's been fun sharing time and space with you. I hope that today's insights spark something within you because it's your journey. And my Eagles, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't about your power, and it's not about you. It's about your time and what you share and how you share it with all of those that you're here to impact. And each week I'll bring you more wisdom with a little bit of fun, a little bit of playfulness and love. Always love at the top. Because remember, you are the pioneers. You are the trailblazers. You are the front runners. And we need the new examples here because we've gone way too far over to the dark side when it comes to sexy. So let this be your mantra. I'm going to end with this all the time because I like it and it fits, especially for us women. All for one and one for all. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments, the good, the bad, and the so-so. We don't do ugly here. Nope. I see opportunity. I see options. I don't see ugly. And as much as I have my opinions, I don't judge. So I want you to just take that to heart and soul and leave your comments and your thoughts and your opinions. And I'd love to hear from you. Until then, remember to stay radiant, stay bold, stay with a zest for life and a twinkle and a spark in your heart. Until the next time, be and stay well. All the best and much love from my heart to yours. Cheers.